Barry Bonds is ready, and so are we. Another packed house here at AT&T Park. They're ready in the arcade. They always seem to be ready in the arcade. Giants with a win last night. An extra inning win, which they had a tough time doing in San Diego. Giants winning by a final of 3-2. Is Randy Winn picked up his 4th hit, and it was indeed the game winner.
Now, what a night he had last night, and with an infield drawn in, a guy who is as dialed as Winn was, it was kind of unfair. He hit a seed to right, game over. But it was a celebration right here that got a little rough. Dave Roberts came in and kind of poked him with the bill of his helmet and popped his jaw. But he survived, and he's hot. And the Giants need his bat to stay hot.
So Barry Zito to be making his 23rd start. And here come the Giants. Bonds taking his normal position in left field. And let's take a look at the Nationals lineup. Lopez did not start last night. He did get into the game. He will lead it off, followed by Belliard, Zimmerman, and then Dimitri Young, who hit a home run that looked like it was going to be the difference in the game last night. Kearns, Church, then it's Snyder, Logan, and Bassick.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be their opening day starter, making his 23rd Giants start. Barry Zito, 8-10 on the year, 5.08 ERA. And Zito is just starting now to feel real good about the consistency of his arm slot, which when he's right, you'll notice that he's able to locate that changeup down around the knees to both lefties and righties. And the same thing can be said about his curveball. The hump is gone, it's quick, and he locates it down at the knees with consistency. And with his fastball, he'll pound the inside corner to righties and take advantage of that natural cut that he has on the fastball. Let's take a look at the defense that is playing behind Barry Zito tonight. It is a defense brought to you by Rico, and it's going to set up this way: Bonds, Davis, and Winn. That's your outfield. Feliz Franzen on the left side. Omar Vizquel getting another day off with a bruise to his left knee. Durham Klesko on the right side of the infield, and Benjamin Molina will be in the squad doing the catching. Our U.S. Marines, the leaders of the game. Well, Barry Zito would be that guy. 4 starts, 3-0 against the National League East, an ERA of 3.52, and that is what he has done this year.
All right, so we are ready. Is Felipe Lopez stands in, and the first pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it's high,
somewhere high.
7-17 first pitch, 62 degrees, and there's a strike. And doing the honors behind home plate is John Hirschbeck.
Hirschbeck likes that low strike, and he is a very good curveball strike caller. So that is a plus for Zito.
Up to middle, and Franzen on the dive can't get to it as Lopez leads off the game with a base hit. We mentioned Hirschbeck, then it's Wally Bell, Laz Diaz, and Bill Welke. So here's Belliard. Belliard at 298. Belliard had a couple of hits last night, and he takes the fastball high. Belliard went 2 for 5. On deck, Ryan Zimmerman. Belliard 9 for 26 lifetime against Zito. And a belt tie strike to even the count. Talked about it felt warm, mainly because the humidity was so high, 62 degrees at first pitch. One ball and one strike. The splash of sunshine up against the hitting area.
You can see right about here. Still a little bit of a distraction in the eye of the hitter, as there is some glare on that batter's eye.
Foul back. 1-2.
Boy, he knew mid-swing. Yes, you can be disgusted with yourself. Get out of the batter's box, have a little chat, clear your brain, get back in, go get him.
Very high.
Went right back up high with another fastball. Not a bad idea, just a little too high. Not a bad idea to bounce a breaking ball here either. I mean, one thing about Belliard is he will chase. Likes to swing the bat. Problem with it is he can hit a ball an inch off the ground.
Runner goes. Looks like it's a hit and run, and this is flipped into shallow left field. Bonds is going to have to play it on a hop. And a little doink single for Belliard. And that'll bring up Zimmerman.
But Belliard was standing, or Felipe Lopez rather, was standing at second base when that ball dropped right in front of Bonds, right off the end of the bat. Little changeup had Belliard fooled. But Lopez had a pretty good read. I mean, if he's standing at second base, Bonds catches this, it's an easy double play at first.
Right.
So my point is, why didn't he just keep running? He got to second and stopped.
Here's Zimmerman. Zimmerman has never faced Zito before. And he looks at a strike.
Ryan Zimmerman is our Chevron top tier this season. He's got the highest batting average against left-handers. 402. Third highest, actually. Cabrera leading the pack with 413.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-2. Zimmerman last night 0 for 3. He did draw a walk, and he also struck out in a big spot in the ball game. Lincecum struck out Zimmerman looking. 0-2. Out of play down the right field line. Let's check in with FP.
Zimmerman was NL Player of the Week last week. He hit .519, 14 for 27, 24 total bases, 11 RBI, which ranked second in the National League. He also scored 7 runs and had 4 doubles in the week. On Saturday night at RFK, he hit 2 bombs, and he went 3 for 5 in the series finale, the 3-game sweep against the Cardinals. So he's on fire right now, guys.
Yeah, he and Dimitri Young may be the hottest 1-2 punch in the league.
In tight, 1-2.
Good pitch. I'd like to see him go right back in there again. I mean, you're pitching this early in the ball game. You really don't concern yourself with strikeout situations. If you have multiple runners on, the force is in order. You try and pitch for that ground ball.
Down low, so Zito tried to get Zimmerman to fish, and it wasn't happening. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good release point on that curveball, though. There was no hump in it. That's where he needs to be. Obviously a little low, but you can adjust that height of it.
Two balls, 2 strikes. To Feliz. 1 out.
Well, that's how you slow down a hot hitter. You put your gloves out in front of his line drives, and Pedro Feliz caught it and immediately looking for another opportunity. Good job of base running from Lopez and Belliard, as they gave him none. And here's the other half of the tandem that is so hot.
Hit the solo home run last night. Here he takes just outside 1-0.
Our professional grade brought to you by GMC Trucks. Well, runners in scoring position last night. The Nationals were 0 for 6. The Giants were 2 for 11, and that was the difference in the game.
1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Barry Bonds just wants to get up with no runs on the board.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I just found out something about Young, and at some point he's going to go back down there and try and get him to go down there again and swing at something in the dirt. The trick is trying to get the second strike. Could go on his hands with a cut fastball. The backdoor breaking ball. That's another pitch that gets ground balls for him. But if he could get that 2-2, you'd see him probably go down there in the dirt to try and strike him out.
Two balls and 1 strike. Two and two.
Guy who's got a curveball as big as Zito's, and he normally is going to get a lot of guys that he'll chase that thing. You'll see him hitters swing a lot of balls in the dirt. Big curveballs, especially the size of Zito's, are very deceptive. When you know you have a guy that chases, you just keep throwing it right down there. 2 chases, 2 strikes. Go down again 2 more times because he will flail.
Got him.
Just blew an 85-mile-an-hour fastball right by him, and that's the beauty of the big curveball, the changeup of Zito. It will set the fastball up, and a guy with a bat as quick as Dmitri Young can be late on what you would term a batting practice type fastball, one that doesn't have a lot of velocity, but that's what pitching is, and that's what Zito does.
Here's Austin Kearns. Kearns hitting .248 with 8 home runs, 44 driven in. And Lopez goes, and he'll steal the bag. Not running was Belliard. It'll be a stolen base for Felipe Lopez, his 16th of the year.
Now, it's easy to fall into that trap when you're out there on the mound and you've had a couple quick singles. And now you got to face the heart of the lineup first inning. I mean, you're busting your tail out there, and your concentration's to the hitter. You get that strikeout for a guy who's been as hot as Dmitri Young, you have a tendency to kind of forget about that guy at second, concentrate on the next hitter. So a heads-up play from Felipe Lopez.
1 ball and no strikes to Austin Kearns.
You know, that's what good base runners do. They anticipate situations like that.
On the ground, Franson. Franson will have to go the long way. Got him. We had to give you a heads up. You're going to see a double box as we go to a commercial break. The big box will have the normal commercial. The smaller box, you'll be able to watch Barry Bonds as he gets ready for his at-bat as he is due up to hit 4th in the bottom of this inning. Barry Bonds due up 4th as we head to the bottom of the 1st inning. And here's our Giants lineup. Just like last night, it'll be Davis to lead off, although Klesko did not hit second. He is tonight, followed by Randy Wynn. A big night last night. Bonds, Molina, Durham, Feliz, Franson 8th, Zito 9th. So here's Rajai Davis, who looks at a strike. 1 for 4 last night with a walk. And Davis, did he hold up? He did, and that evens the count. That's Wally Bell over at first.
Basic's going to throw a fastball, curveball, changeup at you. A lot of changeups.
Big chopper to Zimmerman in the dirt, and Young digs it out.
The numbers on Mike Basic, who is 6'3", 190-pounder, 29 years old, in his 2nd year at the big league level. He's 5-6 in 14 starts, 4.18 ERA. Not really a strikeout guy, but he's a guy who's going to try and take the sting out of your at bat, and he really has done a pretty nice job. Again, lots and lots of changeups. Kind of reminds you a lot of Kirk Reeder. He will try and finesse. He can get a ground ball. But I think his changeup is his best pitch. He's got a little herky jerk to his motion where he kind of jumps out at you. And it really sets up that changeup nicely.
Klesko had a big double in the 11th inning last night. Swings and misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Had the double off of Ray King, who ended up being the loser. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Klesko, and it's down low. On deck, Randy Winn. And then should Klesko or Winn get on, it'll be Barry Bonds. Klesko out of play, 2-2.
Let's take a look at the Nationals defense. It is brought to you by Rico, Church, Logan, Kearns. That's your outfield. Zimmerman, Lopez on the left side, Belliard, Young on the right side. And Ryan Schneider does the catching for the Nationals.
3-2. And he got him. So Bassick with the called third.
That's the other thing too about Bassick. I mean, he's going to throw everything he has and never really give into that fastball count. He can't. I mean, he doesn't have the type of stuff to be able to challenge you in predictable counts. So he's got to steer away from the fastball, use it to set up his other pitches.
Randy Winn, 4 for 5 last night. And he looks at a strike. He's got that average up to 295. Right now trying to get on for Barry Bonds. And the bunt. Bassick will take his time and throw Winn out, and that will do it. So a 1-2-3 inning. Bonds will lead off the bottom of the second. It's 0-0.
Well, Friday night, August 10th, it's African American Heritage Night here at AT&T Park, and the first pitch is at 7:15. $20 ticket package will include a seat in the African American Heritage Night section. One-of-a-kind Giants San Francisco Sea Lions Negro League shirt. It is awesome. You're going to want to be here. You're going to want to get that shirt. So purchase tickets. All you got to do is call 415-972-2298, or you go to sfgiants.com/special events.
So what do they say in your house? I want to get that.
I want to get that. I want to get that.
First pitch to Ryan Church is a strike. Zito working quickly now. It's 0-2.
That's a good curveball. You know, I make comment on the curveball because it's another indication of just what type of feel he has with his release point tonight. If he has a hump in it, which at times this year he's had, and then that is not a good curveball. It's one that guys see and guys hit.
He got him.
It doesn't get any better than that, folks. That is a big hook. And Ryan Church, I mean, that almost starts off at his head. Drops right down around the knees.
You can't. Your head says I can't swing at that.
Oh, that was nasty.
Here's Snyder. Just outside to Snyder, hitting .235. 1 for 4 in the game last night. And he looks at a strike.
Perfect pitch. Cut the outside corner at the knees.
So it seems like if Zito can survive that first inning, he'll get into a good rhythm. Survive he did after a couple of hits. Foul back, it's 1-2.
I think Schneider's up there looking for it. The big curve.
I think he was that time. I agree with you.
He definitely had his feet beneath the swing. No lean whatsoever in that hack.
Just outside to put the count at 2-2.
See the movement of the fastball. It's just got a little bit of slide, a little cut that runs flat away from a lefty.
3-2. And the walk. First walk that Zito has issued.
Well, he won't be happy about that. He was ahead in the count. Had a 1-2 on him. You lose a guy to a walk like that, you're mad at yourself.
Here's a guy that's got some ownage on Zito. Nuke Logan's 4 for 6 with a couple of doubles. And that's a foul, so Logan tried to get the bat back, and it's no balls and one strike. Just underway here at AT&T Park. Certainly glad you joined us. A yawn. Saw a good Rhino yawn last night.
That is a Cal Poly girl if I ever saw one right there.
To right field, Randy Wynn. He's got a beat on it, and he'll make the catch, and a quick throw to first and back to Snyder. This is one of our guys last night that put on a good exhibition of a yawn. And I think it may have been in that area where maybe his grandson put the Rhino yawn on everyone.
It was the Rhino yawn.
A lot of comments today walking around the ballpark about the Rhino yawn. Here's Bassick. Bassick 3 for 20. Very high. 2 balls and no strikes. Bonds to lead things off in the bottom of this inning. And a strike, 2-1. Two and two. So Zito, after falling behind, comes back. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A lot of lefties he's seeing in this lineup tonight.
And Bassick started to go but held up. It's now 3-2.
Manny Acta, the skipper for the Nationals, has done that for a reason. On the year, lefties have been hitting Zito better than righties have. Righties hitting 247, lefties hitting 303.
Runner goes, swinging a fly ball into left center field. Davis will put it away. As we go to commercial once again, big box, you'll see the normal commercial. The small double box, you'll see Barry Bonds as he gets ready to lead off this inning. Here's our Barry Bonds home run tracker, brought to you by your local Chevy dealers. 755 for Barry Bonds.
Well, there's a buzz in this ballpark, and there has been since about 5 o'clock. And this is what they're waiting for.
So here's Bonds. And the pitch. And Bonds, taking all the way, takes a strike. Facing Mike Bassick. And the 0-1 delivery. Bonds hits one high to right. It's in foul territory. Belliard has none chance.
Now remember, the wind, as it blows, it affects balls that are on the right side of this field. They'll come, and at the last 50 feet as it's falling down, it'll start to slide out towards the middle of the field. And you're talking about as much as 10 to 20 foot of drift. Throwing the fact you got a mound down there in right field, not an easy play.
Here's the 0-2, and it's outside and low. One ball and 2 strikes. And it's low again, 2-2. Benji Molina to follow. Right now the focus on Barry Bonds. Here's the 2-2 offering. Outside, 3-2. So you would suspect that Bonds would get something to hit here. Bonds hammers it, triples alley, and it's going to sail into the alley. Bonds is going to round first and head to second with a two-bagger.
He's dialed. I mean, you could tell the way he was taking that he was seeing the ball well, and he had good gather as the ball was getting to him. First pitch, a challenge fastball, one to measure, one to rake. Then he goes with a breaking ball and fouls it quick 0-2, and now comes the nibble. Little fastball, it cuts away, 1-2. Little breaking ball, slides outside, not close. Another fastball, then on a 3-2. Bassett comes in, middle in, and Bonds drops the hammer. And this thing looked like a one-iron going out to Triples Alley.
For guys over 40, doubles alley. Here's Molina, and it's in tight for a ball, 1-0. Barry Bonds' family, the girls checking it out. He's at second, and the 1-0 to Molina, and Molina up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Bonds. Logan gets to it. Bonds can jog in. 1-0 Giants.
Just a little changeup on the outside corner, right underneath the glove of Bassick, and you know that's got to frustrate the left-hander, thinking he's got a chance to make a play, and all of a sudden it's a base hit and an earned run, and a big league hang with him.
Here's Ray Durham, who looks at a strike. Durham hitting .231. Took an 0 for 3 last night, a couple of strikeouts, but he was on base twice by way of the walk, and that's in tight, 1 ball and 1 strike.
He is stone cold. He has been sliding down the average tree for the last month.
2 balls and a strike. Feliz to follow. Swinging a foul off the backstop.
Get into a funk, and all of a sudden you feel like you're swinging at nothing but pitcher's pitches. You never feel like you get a gift.
Over by the Nationals dugout and out of play.
And when you do, like the last one, you pop it up.
Two balls, 2 strikes. And Durham takes a pitch in the dirt. It's now a full count.
Durham, since the All-Star break, just cannot find his swing.
Birthday party? Easy.
It's Cole Kuiper right there. Where's the birthday girl? Danon Kuiper.
Right
there
there
she is.
Durham hammers it foul. There's Danon. Danon's 18. Yeah, shouldn't we all have a party at that level? Runner goes. Molina is on the move, and Durham fouls it back.
That's like my penmanship.
Only because I've known you a very long time. I knew that you were writing Merry Christmas up there.
Yeah, the illustrator made me look like I tried to do that with my toe.
3-2. Durham takes low.
Good at bat. And yes, you can walk yourself out of a slump. That was a good at bat.
So here's Feliz. Feliz at 249, 16 home runs, 55 driven in, and there's a first pitch strike.
That's a good changeup. I mean, I think what Bassick does really well is he kind of jumps at you, and you kind of react to the way that he kind of flies into you, and then here the arm dragged, and here comes that changeup. I tell you what, if you're a pitcher and you got any kind of funkiness to your delivery, it's good, as long as you're not going to expose yourself to an injury.
On the ground and a base hit. There's no way Molina will score, but it will load the bases up. And it'll be Kevin Frandsen coming up.
Now, Randy St. Clair, the pitching coach for the Nationals, is going to come out and try and create a little focus for Bassick. The comment he's going to have is that you're missing locations in the strike zone. I mean, he gets the ball down, it's out of the strike zone. He's not throwing anything to the base of the strike zone, to the corners of the plate. And with his stuff, he really has to be fine with his command. He gets balls up, they're going to get hit. Right now, he's not fooling anybody. The Giants have done well with the bases loaded all year long.
In the dirt, Frandsen. Not nibbling on that first pitch. 1 ball and no strikes. A starter last night, Frandsen was at third base, and he went 0 for 3. Swinging a foul at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Omar Vizquel in the original lineup. So banged his knee towards the end of the ball game. He said he felt okay, but maybe a night off would make things a lot better for tomorrow. But available. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground to third. Zimmerman home for 1, and dropping it was Snyder. So it'll be a fielder's choice, and now Zito is going to be asked to help himself.
It's a high hopper to a drawn in Ryan Zimmerman. An easy play, and Schneider really botches an opportunity to double up Frandsen. He had him easy, and he cannot get a grip.
Zito 4 for 39 will put the ball in play as he tries to bunt for a hit. Not a bad idea. No balls and 1 strike. His first major league hit came against the Nationals, and just a sweet swinging Tony Gwynn line drive to left.
That's right.
0-1. Zito showed bunt again. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, if he could get a bunt down the first base line, I mean, he could score a run. You've got good speed with Durham at third. Bassick falls off towards the third base line, so he's exposing a little alley out there towards the right side of the infield.
One ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. On the ground. He's going to have an RBI, and Bassick gets to the bag. Zito knocks a run in.
That's great.
I mean, it's like a sacrifice. Now you get runners at second and third.
Well, what you fear is a ground ball that's hit hard enough to turn to double play. I mean, a strikeout would have been a bad thing there. You just wanted to make sure that Rajai Davis is going to get a chance to hit here, and Zito more than accomplishes that. He knocks in a run to boot.
His first major league RBI, and we saw it.
Yes,
People said Barry was going to do something special tonight, and he did.
No, the other Barry.
Oh, yeah. There it is, road to history. Here's Davis. Davis takes low.
Yep, you get handshakes when you knock runs in. That's fun.
Feliz at third, Franson at second. And a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Now, I'm not really that good at reading body language, but I think that's the type of body language that was telling the umpire that he didn't quite agree with that call.
And when you walk behind him after you cross the plate, you should say, "My bad."
You should.
And Davis out swinging to end the inning. Giants score twice. We will head to the third. It's 2-0 San Francisco.
Well, slide in for a home run at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now get 4 free crispy drumsticks and thighs with any 10-piece meal or larger. And don't forget to put KFC chicken back on the roster because it now has 0 grams of trans fat per serving. The bucket's back and it is out of the park. Woohoo!
Here's Felipe Lopez, who takes a pitch down low. Giants with a 2-0 lead here in the third inning. Lopez singled up the middle to lead off the ball game, was left stranded. Skies went into left center field, hit well. Davis on the move. Davis on the move. Gone. Lopez with his 7th home run of the year, and it's 2-1. So Lopez
tried to cut the fastball in, left it out middle in about mid-thigh, and Lopez shows you that he can hit him where the big boys hit him. That's a nice swing. Just level and quick to the ball. You look at Lopez and you think that you can get inside because he's kind of a long arm swinger, but do not leave it out over the plate because this is what happens. He's got excellent power.
Belliard takes a ball, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's the home run, boy. The Giants worked so hard and so long to put their 2 spot up there in the bottom of the second. All of a sudden, Lopez comes up, 1 bad pitch. Whoop.
(3-0) to Ronnie Belliard, who singled in the first inning. He hit a little Texas leaguer in front of Bonds. And a strike to make it 3-1.
That's the strike you'll get with Hirschbeck. He likes that low strike. You'll get those. You won't get the belt highs.
And it's 3-2. So it looked like Belliard was going to take that 3-1 pitch no matter where it was. And the walk. Zito worked so hard to come back after falling behind 3-0, only to throw that 3-2 pitch high. And here's Zimmerman.
Well, that walk is significant because now he's going to have to face the heart of the lineup in the stretch. And they have the benefit of having an at-bat under their belt, so they've seen the fastball, the curveball, the changeup, and have an idea what they're going to look for this AB. So it gets a little tougher each time you face them.
Fastball is high, 1 ball and no strikes. Zito looking for the double play ball. And he gets the strike to put the count at a ball and a strike. Dimitri Young on deck. And looked like maybe a changeup or a breaking ball. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, the cast in that last breaking ball. Talk about having a hump in the breaking ball, and that one did.
Outside corner, 2-2.
Absolute perfect spot there with his arm and his hand release. You know, it's something you make an adjustment to every pitch, and if you fall out of that good slot, you know, you try to get right back into it. So every pitch you make, there's evaluation, self-evaluation.
Runner goes, or Belliard started to go, but then he stopped, and Davis is going to run it down.
There are some days where you don't even have to think to get in the slot. It's just automatic. It's like putting a nickel in a parking meter. It's just like one after another. But then there's other days that, you know, you'll throw a good pitch and then you come back and try to throw it again. You just can't find it. You cannot repeat it.
Dimitri Young struck out in the first.
Dimitri Young having a year. Saw the batting average, 338. And he didn't get a lot of walks.
Feliz has it. Snap throw to first, not in time.
Just great control of the bat head to the ball. And you know, you watch him swing, and there just is not that much difference from the right side to the left side. It's pretty much the same hack. And you talk about a guy who's really lethal in expanding the zone. I mean, he may be one of the best in the league.
Outside to Austin Kearns. When we go to our commercial break, we will have a big box where you'll see the commercial. The smaller box, you will be able to watch Bonds get ready for his at bat in the bottom of this inning. Bonds is due to hit third. One ball and 1 strike to Kearns. Kearns bounced out to Franson. Franson made a nice play to end the first. This is game 2 of this 4-game series. Runner goes. Curveball to throw to second, not in time. As Belliard steals his second base of the year. Good pitch to go on.
Yeah, it really is. That's the one bad thing about having a big slow curveball, is that if a base stealer chooses to go when you're going to throw that pitch, you're really handicapping your catcher. Well, there's not a whole lot that Benji Molina could do with that, but he did stay down and receive the pitch correctly to get the strike. So now Zito has a 1-2 count. Big difference, 1-2 to 2-1.
Molina knocks it down 2-2. Oh yeah. They came to the yard with their baseballs. They're ready to go just in case a game breaks out. 2-2. Foul back as Kearns had a pretty good rip. In the bottom of the inning, it'll be Klesko, Wynn, and Bonds. And it's high, 3-2.
Yeah, he's not happy with that last fastball. He had a shot there with a 2-2 count to go up out of the strike zone and hope he chases. Now, when you go that high up, hitters identify that immediately, and it's not one that they would be likely to chase.
Here's the payoff, and Kearns waited on it nicely.
Big curveball. He doesn't have to give in to him really with the first base open and a left-hander on deck. I like that pitch selection. See how big that thing is. It's big.
3-2. Lifted to left. Bonds back. Bonds at the wall. Gone. Kearns on a 3-2 pitch gives the Nationals the lead. So 2 home runs here in the 3rd inning. And that's his 9th of the year.
He gets it up a little bit, change up at the belt. And then it's a matter of measure and hope, and runs out of room.
So here's Ryan Church. Zito, a strike away from getting out of the inning, gives up the big fly. One ball and 1 strike.
Struck out the breaking ball. He may be just sitting there this whole at bat looking for it. Yep. There's the real number 25.
Franson charges. Side retired. 3 runs on 2 home runs, 1 solo, a run, 2-run shot, and the Nationals lead. Well, the Nationals with 3 runs in the 3rd inning now lead 3-2 as here's Klesko, who skies the first one to left. And in a rough sky right now, it'll be Ryan Church who will make the catch. All right, let's talk Giants fantasy camp. It's now available, 2 different weeks to choose from. Check out those dates in January. It'll happen in Scottsdale. You can live out your fantasy by playing some good hardball and hanging with many former Giants for a week at the Giants spring training site. For more info, call Bill Lasky at 800-411-1919. So Klesko retired. Here's Randy Winn. Tried to bunt his way on in the 1st and was thrown out. Thrown out by the pitcher, Mike Bassick. And it's a bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike, says John Hirschbeck. Giants with the win last night snapped a 3-game losing streak. Bonds went 0 for 3 as Randy Winn hits a very long foul ball. Right back to Bassick, and he will flip on to first. So Randy Winn is retired, and here's Bonds.
Yep, you could not squeeze another guy on the port walk over there in right field. They are wedged in there like sardines. And from our perspective, it's great. When he starts walking from the on-deck circle to the batter's box, everybody stands up. It's like they're playing the national anthem.
Here's the pitch. Bonds takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Bonds lines it into center field, and he's 2 for 2.
Take a look at pitch by pitch. First pitch, breaking ball, steals the strike. And he comes back with another off-speed pitch. He just spanks right back up the middle. He's dialed. And look at the flash bulbs. He's locked, okay? It isn't going to take much longer.
Here's Benji Molina. Molina knocked in a run with a single in the second, and Bonds inching off caught Basic's attention. More flashes around the ballpark.
I swear it's like they're hitting the Disneyland.
Another throw to first. The more times Bassick throws to first, the better chance Bonds is of taking off.
Yeah, you throw there 3 times, you're going to tick him off, and then he's going to steal a base.
And a strike. Molina with 11 home runs leads the team in RBIs with 59. Bonds does have 5 steals this year, and he's been thrown out 0 times. Low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Molina on the ground, just foul. It rolls over that bullpen mound, and the guy brought his glove and then impressed the young lady to his right. Oh yeah. And they didn't even know each other when they got here. Huh?
Yep. Well, they do now. Friends for life.
Molina down the line, and this might stay fair. It is just foul.
Bassick tried to go back in there and jam him. And Benji Molina on a bent arm swing. Watch the elbows come tucked. Still manages to stay inside, but it's a good swing. Bat head, watch the knob throw, and now here comes the bat head. He squares it up. That's not easy to do in that location, especially with the movement coming in on your hands. It's when you break your bat on, not hit the sweet spot.
1-2. Oh yeah. Here's Benji Molina in the cover of that Giants magazine, in the dirt.
Nice play there by Brian Schneider. You know, if you're a young catcher, and I'm talking about Little League catchers, the most common mistake that young Little League catchers make is that they try and catch on their toes. Now you look at big league catchers, they'll give a sign on their toes, but when they get ready to catch, I mean, the whole inside part of their foot is on the ground from the heel to the toe. Now he's on his toes right now. Now watch him get set up. And when they're in that setup position, that allows them to move left and right and block balls that are errantly throwing. There he's on his toes when he gives the sign, but when he gets set up, he'll have his weight on the inside of both feet in the athletic position. Now he can move left or right.
High. Deep. Out of here. And the Giants take the lead. Molina with his 12th of the year.
I mean, what he's done this year with 2 outs, 2 strikes is, you know, I don't know of anybody in a Giants uniform recently who's had that type of success in that situation. And it just stands out because he does it seemingly every day. And this is not a mistake. It's right down there, knee high, a little changeup. And he just yanks it out of here.
Here's Ray Durham. Durham, ground ball up the middle. Lopez in and out of his glove, and Durham's aboard. They're going to give Durham a hit, and that's a generous hit.
Take a look at the swing of the bat from Benjamin Lina one more time. That gave the Giants a 1-run lead.
So they didn't. They gave Lopez an error?
Yeah, I think they gave an error. Although it sounded, as they announced it, like I said, base hit. And the E6 is the right call. High fives, hugs, pats on the back. Apwaz. And Apwaz is an athletic pat with a squeeze. Couple of those.
Here's Feliz, and Feliz takes a pitch up high. 1 ball and no strikes. So the Giants trade 2-run home runs here in the 3rd inning.
It's a good game.
It is. Feliz waves at a pitch, and it rolls to the backstop.
You know, there's a way you can label hitters, and they say, what kind of hitter is he? Well, you say he'll swing it as hard as you throw it, and there was an example of that. The way that Feliz broke down the changeup, he threw it soft, and he kind of waved through it off balance.
And Feliz waves through another one, and that ends the inning. Benji Molina with the extension and the liftoff. Bye-bye, baby, 4-3. Giants. All right, here's our Aflac trivia question. Can you name the pitcher that Barry Bonds has faced the most without hitting a home run? It's a good question.
That is a good question.
Barry Zito has the lead. It's 4-3 Gigantes with Brian Schneider at the plate, and the first pitch is high.
I marvel at the statistical information that you can have at the touch of
the computer.
I mean, it's just amazing. And whatever you can get on the computer, Major League Baseball teams can get like 10 times that with the various statistical companies. Stats Inc., Elias.
Hammered to right, headed to the water. It is gone. Back of the arcade, and this game is tied. The 3rd home run that Zito has allowed. And as the ball comes back onto the field, I think Schneider was looking for a breaking ball.
No. I think he was sitting at gas and he got an elevation mistake. And when you hit a ball that high to the right side, this ballpark absolutely plays small. It doesn't play small for right-handers ever, but for lefties, you can get some cheap ones.
Davis on the move. He's going to track this down. Now the fans, the folks in the arcade, you know what they're doing out here with this? They're practicing.
Yeah.
See, nice catch. Good practice.
Yeah, there's no scrum there.
Yeah, I caught it, practice, and then they threw it back. And here's the pitcher, Mike Bosick. They could pull the Wrigley Field dummy ball, I guess. Bassick hit a fly ball in the 2nd. And this is right at Feliz. 2 outs.
All right, here's our Fort Bold move, and tomorrow it's going to be a Reading-Kane matchup, and then Hanrahan-Mish in the finale on Thursday's afternoon game. Matt Kane coming off an outstanding outing. You'll see it in high def right here on FSN.
That's tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
You're going to be here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Every game, baby.
Lopez hit a home run in the third. There have been 4 home runs hit in this game, 1 for the Giants, 3 for the Nationals. This was the first of the 3 by Washington.
And just watch the location each time, and they're up. We always talk about elevate on contact, and that is exactly what has happened 3 times. Zito does not have a heavy ball. He's not like a sinker baller, and when he makes mistakes up, they hit and they jump.
Davis will have room as he gets onto the track, and that ends the inning. So the home run ties it up. Giants are coming up. Franson, Zito, and Davis. It's 4-4.
All right, time to ask and answer our Aflac trivia question. Tonight's question: can you name the pitcher that Barry Bonds has faced the most without hitting a home run? Our survey said Rick Sutcliffe. 46 times he faced him, struck him out 9 times, had 11 hits, 3 walks, no big flies.
Franson pops it to right. Here comes Kearns, and he will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's Rick Sutcliffe. You think he knew the answer to that?
Oh, he tells him about that every time.
Hi, good to see you, Barry. Did you know that I owned you?
Sut was nasty. I mean, you couldn't pick him up, and that's exactly what Bonds says. He kind of wrapped his curve, and he kind of jumped out at you. You saw a big foot as he sort of unfolded to you, and you never could see the ball until late. He was over the top, too.
Strike to Zito, who picked up an RBI and a ground ball in the second, his first major league run batted in. He waves at a breaking ball. Now it's 0-2. Down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2.
For Zito, it's kind of like hitting off himself. Doesn't have the same type of angle on the breaking ball, but a fastball changeup.
Got him. So Zito gets caught looking, and here's Rajai Davis. Davis is bounced out and he's struck out. The Padres shut out the Cardinals today, 4-0. And Cincinnati shut out the Dodgers 4-0. Think the Dodgers are in a little bit of a spin right now?
Big time spin. That's okay.
They've lost 5 straight. And while they've been winning, while they've been losing, Arizona's been winning. And makes for some quick distance between first and second place.
Arizona is on fire.
On the ground foul. Arizona is trailing the Pirates by a score of 3-2. That game in the 6th inning. There are still photographers, and there's a lot of them. FP yesterday counted them all. There's a line drive into left field, a base hit for Rajai Davis.
Yeah, immediately you start thinking stolen base when he gets on with a couple outs.
The good wide turn. It drew some excitement. Omar Vizquel has gotten everybody now to take that wide turn. It's fun to watch. I mean, and then he expected a throw from Belliard.
Well, I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it.
It's the way you're supposed to do it if you're fast.
Well,
you didn't think Benji Molina's going to do that, do you?
Nah.
Outside and low.
You know, maybe in his mind he is. Did you ever think of that?
Sure.
You know, you talk about Arizona being as on fire as they are. The amazing thing about that is they rank 15th in the league in hitting.
Right, and they're in a great place to hit. Eric Burns signed a contract today, or agreed to one.
3-year extension.
One and two. And he got him. And that will end the inning in Bassick with 5 strikeouts. 5th inning coming up. Out in McCovey Cove, we see lots of activity. Eight runs in this game. It's 4-4 as Belliard will lead things off. Belliard, Zimmerman, Young. And Zito throws a strike to Belliard. Breaking ball, or maybe a changeup. It's 0-2.
That's a good changeup. He's made some corrections. He immediately is starting to establish the knees, and he hasn't been around the knees for a couple innings. You know, when you're finding or trying to find your release point in the middle of a game, those 8 pitches that you get between innings, I mean, they're big pitches because you got 8 chances to try and get in that slot.
Just a bit high, 2-2. Zimmerman to follow. Branson will back up and get a good hop, and he makes a strong throw.
Well, the 3rd annual Family Day in the Park presented by Thomas is going to be Sunday, August 19th from 9:30 to 12:30 right here at AT&T Park. You get to hit a ball off a pitching machine. You get to use the batting cages. You get a Thomas breakfast snack and ballpark treat. You get to play wiffle ball. Only $35 for adults, $15 for kids 14 and under. Group packages are available. Call 1-877-JUNIOR-GIANT or go to www.juniorgiants.org.
Here's Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes a pitch down low. He's lined out to third. He's popped out to Davis in center. 4-4 ball game. And Zimmerman goes the other way. Down the line, Randy Wynn looking up, and it is just foul. That is not an area where we see right-handed hitters go.
No. No, and that was scary.
That couldn't have been fouled by more than 3 feet.
Just kind of popped the outside corner, and then it's just a matter of would it stay fair or would it go foul.
3 feet times 5 feet. One ball and 1 strike. Zimmerman asks for time. 4-4. And a bullet into right center field. Randy Wynn's going to try to cut it off, and he can't do it. Can Zimmerman get to third? Randy Wynn digs it out. He's going to try for 3. And he will make it standing.
All right, there's the gapper. Now it's just a matter, did he touch all the bases? P. Santangelo did not think that he touched second base. He did.
Right on the inside, which FP can't see from his vantage point. But a good try.
Well, you know, that's an old ball player.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not an everyday player, you got to figure out ways to help your club. If you're a starting pitcher or if you're an extra player, that's your job. You watch the bags when the guy's running them. Right, Frankie?
Yeah, nice call right there. Thanks for covering for me, though, guys. Appreciate it. Looked like he missed it from 380 feet away.
Hey, you know what? I used to say to Roger Craig just to have him stop the game and have him appeal, just like just for something to do on the bench.
22nd timeout. That's my angle right there. I was all over that.
Yeah, I could definitely see what you saw. Good call. I'm with you.
Here's Young with the infield in. Swinging a foul. No, it's a swing and a miss, and it gets away from Molina. For those watching the game around the country, Bengie Molina would make you think that it's 32 degrees here.
Well, he's the only catcher I've ever seen that wears the skull cap. And but he'll wear it if it's 90 degrees.
We're playing this game at the top of Squaw. No balls and one strike. Chopper. Franson checks third, unloads in the dirt, and Klesko saves the day. This was a play made by Klesko, folks.
Boy, a one-hopper and not an easy one. Ryan Klesko stays with it on the wrestling job. Thank you very much. Time right now for our Corona timeout. Let's take a look at Ryan Zimmerman. Ryan Zimmerman worked as a cart boy at a golf club as a kid, brought up in Tidewater, Virginia, where Lawrence Taylor, Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, and Michael Kadire are from. And Papa John's has named a pizza after him. I think that's very cool.
So he's in Dave Fleming country.
Yep.
Kearns takes high. Kearns hit a long home run off of Zito in the third. Good pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Guy takes a fastball like that in a 1-0 count. You're thinking, what is he looking for? What is he sitting on? I mean, 1-0, you think most guys look fastball. I mean, that ball was on the inside corner. Then maybe he's thinking fastball middle away, or maybe he's looking breaking ball.
Two 2-0. Zito now at 88 pitches.
'21 first, 26 third.
Up high, 3-1. On deck is Ryan Church. It may be that Zito would rather face Church. It may be that if he loses, well, now it's not going to be a matter of if he loses. They're going to walk Kearns intentionally. Official score here letting us know that that was indeed an intentional walk, just in case you and I were confused.
You never know. You know, you might forget.
I appreciate Michael Duca, who just wants to keep us on our toes.
Very thorough.
For those columnists in the press box who may be writing about their very first game ever, they needed to know that.
Yeah, he did.
Up and in to Church. 1 ball and no strikes. Church struck out looking in the second, bounced out to short in the third. Popped up. Can Feliz get there? Room. He can't hang on. Feliz needed to go to the railing first and not reach for the railing. And now Zito has got to work his way out of it.
And that's going to be an error on Pedro Feliz. You get down here, this ball slicing away from you, and you run out of glove. Kept feeling for it, thinking it was there, and he was short by about 4 feet.
1 ball and 1 strike. And now this gets away, and the only runner to advance will be Kearns.
Little slider it looked like that just kind of got down in the dirt and spit away from Molina. The blocking technique was fine. But sometimes those one hops can have a mind of their own.
2-1. Two and two.
Pitches per innings, and Zito, and this is all in Major League Baseball. He is right up there, right behind Scott Kazmir. Averages 17, almost 18 pitches per inning. That's too many.
Davis got it. And that'll end the inning as the Nationals strand a pair. It's always interesting. Bonds due up second. Now don't miss the first annual plate-to-plate 5K run walk presented by AT&T. It'll happen on Sunday, August 12th. The Giants and Project Open Hand host a 5K run that ends as you run across home plate at AT&T Park. Check out all the information on that website. Randy Wynn lifts it to left, hits it well. Church is back, and he will make the catch. And here's Bonds.
It is so incredible to see a whole stadium stand up at the same time.
Locked into every at bat. And Bassitt deals, and Bonds takes high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Bonds doubled in the second, single in the third. He scored twice. Here's the pitch, and it's outside and low. 2-0. See if he comes in here, and Bonds takes a strike at the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Perfect pitch from Bassitt. I mean, he nailed that little cut fastball outside corner. Going right back out there again.
2-1. Bonds fouls it back, and he had a rip. 2-2.
Yes, he did. He was on it. And that is controlled throw with lots of power behind it. Watch the backside come through the swing. And the hips release through the ball. Just missed it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and Bonds takes outside. 3-2.
I'm swinging at that one.
Yeah.
That's a great 2-2 pitch.
Here's the payoff. Bonds rolls it on the ground, and it's a foul ball, so we'll do it again.
First swing tonight against Bassitt has been a little bit off balance on.
Three balls and 2 strikes. The overshift is on, and Bassitt deals. And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone. He is on top of the all-time home run list. What a special moment for Barry Bonds. And what a special moment for these fans here in San Francisco. There it is. Bonds hugs his wife, Liz, his mom. And there is no doubt that this is home.
No doubt at all. His son Nikolai, his daughter Sha'Carri, and Asia, his mother Pat. It seems unbelievable that he has passed the great Hank Aaron. And that's the guy that caught the ball.
Willie Mays out on the field. The Nationals, by the way, being very patient. Bassick, who gave up the home run, is gone into the dugout. Others are either on the field or in the dugout. Willie Mays does have a microphone, so we may hear from Barry Bonds' godfather.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 756 for Barry Bonds, everybody. He is Major League Baseball's all-time home run leader. And now Barry, Mr. Mays, Bonds family, and San Francisco Giants fans, please direct your attention to the video board for a very special message from a very special someone.
I would like to offer my congratulations to Barry Bonds on becoming baseball's career home run leader. It is a great accomplishment which requires skill, longevity, and determination. Throughout the past century, the home run has held a special place in baseball, and I have been privileged to hold this record for 33 of those years. I'll move over now and offer my best wishes to Barry and his family on this historical achievement. My hope today, as it was on that April evening in 1974, is that the achievement of this record will inspire others to chase their own dreams.
Hank Aaron, everybody! Passing the torch to you, Barry Bonds!
Thank you. Thank you very much. I gotta thank all of you. all the fans here in San Francisco, road and home. It's been fantastic. I want to thank you all. I got to thank my teammates for their support. Through all this, you guys have been strong, and you've given me all the support in the world, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. Thank you. I got to thank my family, my mother, my wife Liz, my kids Nikolai, Shakari, and Asia. I'm glad I did it before you guys went to school. Thanks for being here. I gotta thank the Washington Nationals for your support. Thank you for understanding this day. It means a lot to me. My dad, thank you for everything. Thank you.
San Francisco, one more time for Major League Baseball's all-time home run leader, Barry Bonds.
So Barry Bonds speaks to the crowd. Now speaking to his manager, and who knows what that conversation is about, but I do know this. What a night. He's 3 for 3. And if he stays in the game long enough and hits a triple, he'll have the cycle. And here's our Barry Bonds home run tracker, brought to you by your local Chevy dealers. Look at that number.
Career home run number 756. And he did it in Barry Bonds fashion. He took on the deepest part of the yard. And let's take a look at this historic at bat against Mike Bacsik, the second generation big leaguer. Cuts a fastball. Bonds gets ahead to count 2-0 with the fastball breaking ball. Then at a 2-0, Bacsik plants a perfect fastball in the outside corner. And Bonds just misses the 2-1. There's the 2-2 that runs the count full. And then he sort of gets him off balance. The only swing all night he's been off balance, and here it is. And he knew it. And Bacsik knew it. And 43,000 people knew it. And that, folks, is baseball history. And I feel privileged to have seen it.
Indeed. To one of the deepest parts of the ballpark, where he has hit many. And the folks in the background, unbelievable. Watch the fans in the background.
It was great. You could see his son Nikolai hopping over the railing as he identified that that ball was not coming back.
And the Grand Tour.
And I'm not sure if his feet touched the ground here either. His wife Liz, his mother Pat, enjoying the moment. Daughter Shakari and Asia on her back.
Fireworks in the background. And Nikolai, who was waiting for Bonds when he had 755 in San Diego. And the changing of the number. Nice. Back in their seats is Bengie Molina, stands in. Wow. Did I mention at all that gave the Giants the lead?
I think somewhere in there you did.
I don't think so. A 10-minute delay. And the 1-0 to Molina. They're saying it went 435 feet. Like I said, that is not the cheap area of the ballpark, if there is a cheap area here.
Yeah, what you get, you have to earn in this ballpark. And Barry Bonds and Mike Bacsik will be forever joined at the hip.
Outside corner strike, 2-2.
I don't think Mike Bacsik really has any idea what's in store for him, because he is going to be talking to a lot of microphones tonight, tomorrow, probably the next month, maybe the rest of his life.
On the ground, Zimmerman will cut it off and throw out Molina. 2 outs. And here's Ray Durham.
I wonder if it's sinking in a little bit right now. It has to be a relief. Richie Aurilia, teammates, long time with Barry Bonds.
Durham takes a strike.
You know, he's talking about the buzz in the crowd after he hits a home run. Well, tonight's buzz was 5 times as loud as we normally see it. This place was electric, and he just lit this place up. It was truly an awesome thing to see.
Durham pops it up off the end of the bat, and it's going to be Bacsik who makes the call and the catch, and that will end the inning. So we have just witnessed history here in the 5th inning, and now everybody will stand as Bonds goes out to his position. The home run for Bonds is 22nd of the year. And what really is his comfort level in this park is right in that area where the bleachers in left field, the folks over by the home bullpen.
All right, let's look at the line camera and watch the flight of this ball. As you saw, its majestic path into the center field bleachers. And the splash look. And the flashes as this ball was in its arc. And there's the scrum.
I'm not sure I could even explain that, nor do I want to. Folks, if you see any of your kids or relatives in that shot, call them.
Yeah, make sure they're all right. That's just amazing. You know what made it though, partner? The message from Hank Aaron.
Oh, the best. Bruce Bochy has come out, and it's going to be, I believe, a double switch. And Bonds is coming out. So Roberts is going to give him a big hug. And he is going to depart.
Well, it has to be relief for everybody, actually. Today there was, yesterday there was 450 additional press passes that had been issued. And again, that's about the amount, maybe a little bit more than what they issue for an LCS game. And it was getting more impacted daily in the Giants clubhouse. And Bond said, I want to hit this thing so I can send all you guys back home, meaning all the media that had come here to witness history. And tonight he accomplished the feat.
Yep, he's taking it in right now. So Jonathan Sanchez will come on.
Watch the flashes behind Bonds. And his son Nikolai hopping over the railing. Just an absolutely beautiful, perfect swing. Just what he's known for. One of the best swings in the history of the game. And you could see it coming the way he put his at-bats together tonight. And indeed, it happened.
Here's Sanchez throwing to Snyder, and that's a call strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Whew. Time to calm down.
Yeah, pretty impressive evening, I would have to say. I mean, we've been anticipating this for a while, and now all of a sudden it's in our lap. It's kind of tough to digest.
Franson will make the play as he went a long way. And the hitter will be Nuke Logan.
He hasn't blinked. Just sitting there numb, thinking about what he just did.
Logan takes a strike.
It has to be a relief.
One and two to Nuke Logan. A lot of game left. And Sanchez looked like a changeup.
That was a changeup. He's starting to throw that pitch more and more, and it is a good one. I mean, it's not something that he's playing with anymore. That's a weapon. The ceiling on Jonathan Sanchez is extremely high, and I think as you start to see him this last year, as he's put together his confidence and has become a major leaguer, you start to see that this guy someday is going to be in the rotation. But right now, this guy is on a different planet.
Jesse Flores is going to pinch hit. There's a strike. Flores pops it up. It'll be Durham. And Durham will make the catch. Well, we say bye-bye baby a lot. And as our guys in the truck just said, this is the ultimate bye-bye baby. 7:56. And it gave the Giants the lead. We'll be back. Here it's a 5-4 lead for the Giants. Check out the banners that are underneath the two light towers in center field. These are hanging from the suite levels. The 500 home run hit club is, or the 500 club. Very nice. And if the guys in the truck hadn't pointed out the banners underneath the light towers, I would have never noticed them.
Well, you and I kind of have the Bonds gaze going right now ourselves.
Yeah. Here's Pedro Feliz, who looks at a strike. We have a new pitcher for the Nationals. It's a 5-4 lead.
Chris Schroeder, the right-hander, got a little high sidearm release.
Feliz shoots it foul.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. See the numbers for Schroeder. 17th time he's come in. He's done a nice job. 17 strikeouts against 5 walks.
Feliz on the ground to second, where Belliard will make the play.
Schroeder's been hot. He's allowed just 1 run in his last 17 2/3 innings. That goes all the way back to July 2nd. And the beautiful thing about Schroeder is, you know, he's a guy that's going to get you a ground ball because of his sidearm delivery. He's going to put sink on the fastball, but he can also get the strikeout, and that makes him a true commodity.
Here's Kevin Frandsen. Frandsen is 0 for 2. Giants with a 5-4 lead. Outside for a ball. To the backstop. Bassick, now Schroeder. And a strike on the inside corner, 1-2.
Schroeder, like a lot of guys coming out of the pen now, I would stretch all the time. That just makes way too much sense. You know, when you come out of the bullpen, a lot of times you're coming in to an existing situation where you got a lot going on. Runners at first, second, whatever. I mean, you got inherited runners.
Just outside. Now it's 3-2.
So it makes sense that you get used to that stretch position. More compact, fewer things to worry about.
And Frandsen stays alive.
The road to history, and what a road it has been. It has not been dull 1 second.
Dimitri Young will make the catch over by the stands. 2 outs.
Little wrestling job there. Well, commemorate one of the greatest records in sports history with this officially licensed Barry Bonds 756 all-time home run champion full-size photo bat. The bat measures 34 inches and had a 360-degree image of Barry around the barrel of the bat. The bat sells for $129.95 plus shipping and handling, and has the words all-time home run champion on it. There are a limited amount of 5,000 individually numbered bats available. So call the number on your screen or log on to BigTimeBats.com.
Roberts batting for the first time. Remember, he came in on the double switch, hitting .259. And a strike on the outside corner. It's almost like we're part of a doubleheader here.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way.
Yeah. Like we had that 10-minute gap, which was in between games. And then kind of got settled into game 2.
It does feel that way.
Problem is we didn't get anything to eat in between those the game. This is the area where it landed.
Yeah, you could tell because there's a few chalk marks out there that they've lined the bodies with.
Robert swings and misses 1 and 2.
I mean, George Costa was talking about the fear that he had of somebody getting injured. And there's the gentleman that came up with the ball. I don't know how he got it. I'm not sure he knows how he got it. But we're just glad nobody got hurt.
And that strike 3 call. Roberts doesn't believe it. It will end the inning, and we will go to the 7th. Take a look at it one more time. He knew it. We knew it. And a full house knew it. Well, here's an exclusive offer for Giants fans from the San Francisco Giants and Barry Bonds. A cap and t-shirt offer commemorating the new Home Run King. For a limited time, Giants fans can purchase the official 756 locker room t-shirt cap for a special price. T-shirt and cap for a price of $45 plus tax, shipping and handling. The retail value of both items is $53. To order, call 1-800-274-3004. Sanchez out. Back out to the mound as you face Felipe Lopez. Here's a t-shirt.
I was there.
2 balls and no strikes. Bonds, Aaron Ruth, Mays. Sanchez, who threw strikes so consistently in the 6th, falls behind 3-0 here in the 7th. And a strike, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. And that's high, ball 4. So a walk to Lopez, and here's Belliard.
You know, the one thing, as you start to gather your confidence at this level, I mean, number one, you got to be able to throw strikes. Number 2, you got to be able to rely on pitches in any counts. You can't have a favorite pitch up here. We've talked about that many times during the course of the year. But then you have to understand how to pitch to situation, how to pitch to a ground ball, how to pitch for a strikeout. And all the while you're learning these things, you're learning to read hitters. And that's why it takes guys, 3, 4, 5, sometimes many years to learn how to pitch up here. Some guys never truly figured out. But what Jonathan Sanchez has done here in the last year, he's been right along about the same type of growth that Matt Cain has been. And to watch those two guys come around has been fun to watch. Noah Lowry has progressed fabulously. And you start talking about the reasons as to why these guys progress. And, you look at your pitching coach. Dave Righetti has been given a lot of good arms, and the responsibility of the pitching coach is obviously keep those arms healthy. But you can't start shoveling a bunch of stuff at them all at once. You have to interject little bits of information along the way so that it makes sense and they can apply it.
There's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Up here, it's basically trying to learn a new language, and it takes a while. And you can learn enough to get by and order a cheese omelet, but in order to speak in front of the Congress, it takes a few years.
Indeed it does. Way inside. Sanchez is close to putting himself in big trouble.
You might see a play put on here. Belliard's an excellent opposite field hitter. Great hit and run guy. If you're Manny Acta, the skipper of the Nationals, I mean, you're anticipating if you put that call on that you're going to get a strike, something that hitter can handle.
There, it's a strike. 3-2.
Now it's a matter of whether or not you want to send the runner.
Runner goes. On the ground, Klesko steps on the bag, throws to second, and just staying on the bag was Felipe Lopez. Nice play by Klesko. Let's go to FP Santangelo, who can now throw his glove into the cove.
Guys, I thought Mark McGwire's 70th home run was the coolest thing I'd ever seen, but that was a former teammate right there. It added a whole new dimension. By far the coolest thing I've ever seen on a baseball field. I'm just lucky to be a part of it, and on Italian night, I'm not afraid to say that this Italian man got a little bit choked up.
Well, you had a good view. You saw the whole arc from the cat box in right center field.
Plus, you got to see the scrum.
Yeah, that was crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Here's Zimmerman, who tripled in the 5th inning. Tying runners at second. And Molina's going to go out.
I don't know if FP is still on the microphone, but I'd like to get his description of what actually went down there in that dog pile when the ball went into the center field bleachers, because it was violent. And there were guys coming in late to the pile. Obviously a lot at stake. Your guess is as good as mine as to what that ball is actually going to be worth. But it's definitely got some stories behind it.
Zimmerman takes a strike. It snowballs in 1 strike. Oh, and 1 to Zimmerman. Lopez at second. And Sanchez will spin around and chase Lopez back.
Spin around move right there is not really a good move unless it's kind of a running situation. Spin around move on a 3-2, 2 out, runner at first and second, then it's a good move.
Foul out of play, 0-2.
Our professional grade is brought to you by GMC Trucks. We said we keep an eye on runners in scoring position. Last night the Nationals 0 for 6, Giants 2 for 11. Tonight Giants still win the battle of the hit with runners in scoring position 2-5. 2 for 5 as opposed to 1 for 6.
Durham trying to keep Lopez close. And he's going to bounce it to Durham. So Durham, by keeping Lopez close, was in position for that ground ball. All right, FP, what's up?
Yeah, you guys, just describing what I saw out here. I mean, that scrum was unbelievable. The guys were fighting big time over the ball, obviously, but with the water cannons and the fireworks and the streamers, it was kind of blurry. It was like right out of the natural. Just an incredible scene, something I'll obviously remember the rest of my life.
For some reason, of all the people that I've known that have been involved in playing this game, FP might be my #1 choice for someone that would have been in that scrum.
I know he's ragged at me because I made him wear a suit.
I would have given it a good effort. I'm telling you that right now.
Come on, he's the guy that drives to win. Are you kidding?
He's a bottom of the pile guy.
Young takes a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2.
Now right here, this is where Dimitri Young toughens up. 2 strikes on him. You have to earn what you get. Very aggressive hitter, very compact swing. I watch him swing the bat. It really reminds me a lot of Bill Madlock, especially from the right side. Bill Madlock won 4 batting titles.
Very high, 2-2. Well, you get a guy like Dimitri Young out of nowhere, and you can place him 3rd or 4th in your lineup. What an ad. And he got him.
96-mile-an-hour fastball blew his doors away. Wow.
Sanchez strikes out Young. Bonds, I'll never get tired of it.
Five 5-4 Giants. We are in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Time now for our defining moments. Highlights are brought to you by Fry's Electronics. And tonight, Barry Bonds, in his finest hour, his first at bat, a double off of Mike Bacsik. Mike Bacsik, a second at bat, hits a single in the 3rd, and again Bacsik would face him in the 5th inning. And Barry Bonds, with 1 swing of the bat, passed Hank Aaron as the all-time home run leader. And he took on the deepest part of the yard in center field, and this place erupted.
As we knew it would.
And Barry Bonds has put a #1 by his name. And he and Mike Bacsik will be forever joined at the hip. A couple of second-generation big leaguers. Mike Basic's father, a big leaguer, a pitcher, same name. And Barry Bonds, of course, his father Bobby, are going to travel through life together, as Al Downing and Hank Aaron did when Downing gave up home run number 715 that moved Aaron past Babe Ruth.
On the ground and a fair ball right over the bag.
Watch him go.
Davis, who can scoot, ends up at second with a double. Watch a stadium full of joy. What a great shot.
That is a great shot.
These scoreboard guys with that shot. Unbelievable. Indeed, the road to history. Here's Plesko with Davis at second. Plesko skies it into center field. Will Davis tag? Let's see if he challenges Logan. He's going to challenge Logan, and he's going to beat the throw.
So a productive out, and that was exciting. I tell you what, he can go from stop to giddy up in a hurry.
Yes, he can. And here's Randy Winn.
And he had room to spare.
Giants trying to add to their one-run lead. And Randy Winn takes low.
Setting up on that inside corner.
Out of play.
Randy Winn has been seeing it big. The Nationals, with that drawn in infield, put 40 percentage points onto his batting average just by moving in.
Out of play. So Randy Winn now behind in the count, 1-2. The game in Arizona is now over. Pittsburgh beats the Diamondbacks 8-3. Infield in, 1-2. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jim Moorhead just giving us some information on the gentleman who caught the ball, and we'll relay some of that here in a minute. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Press conference room is getting ready. We'll have that press conference for you. 2-2. And a flare. Belliard out. He's not going to get it. And Randy Winn will take it. And so will the Giants. It's 6-4.
Right now it's time for Infinity Insight and Ask Krug and Kuip. Visit fsnbayarea.com and ask us a question as part of our Infinity Insight. Tonight comes from Ann from Pacifica. What baseball do you think will be more valuable, home run number 756 or Bonds' last career home run?
I don't know. I'm pretty fond of 756, to be honest with you.
That's the one I'd bid on.
Matt Murphy is the fan who caught the ball. 22 years old from Queens. Flew in with a friend today. Bought a ticket today. They're leaving for Australia either tomorrow or the next day. Sanchez is the hitter. FP tried to get Matt Murphy for an interview, and he declined. He did not just decline FP, he declined everyone. It is possible that Mr. Murphy could be part of the post-game press conference. We don't know. We do know that he was in the right place at the right time. He may be battered and bruised, but he's got the baseball.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, FP wanted to do the interview to pick his pocket.
he would get the itchy fingers, wouldn't he? Try to take that thing out of his pocket. I did know that Mr. Murphy, as he was walking off the field, I'm not sure he would wear his jersey the way that he was wearing it.
There's a bunt and run, and Randy Wynn was off and rolling. This was Murphy leaving.
Not sure he wears his uni like that.
But, you know, give security credit. They were all over this guy to protect him. Pats on the head. It's like, is there a man, Kevin, with the glasses?
Kevin Martin right here. Well, he's a celebrity now.
1-2. Sanchez with a good bunt. And this will get Randy Wynn down to second.
Well, Giants baseball is brought to you in part by Jack Daniels. Your friends at Jack Daniels remind you to please drink responsibly. Good old number 7. Good old number 756. Woohoo!
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of fond of number 756. I think that ball might be worth a little more. I mean, think about it. When Hank Aaron hit 750, I mean, that's the swing of the bat that we've been watching for years and years.
Absolutely.
It wasn't his 755th one, his last one he hit in Milwaukee.
Here's Molina. Although the closer Barry Bonds got to 755, we did see that home run a lot, but it was us showing it. I didn't see it a whole lot nationally on some of the sports shows. Swinging a foul off of Schneider. 1 ball and 1 strike. Molina's got a home run in this game. It has been a game of home runs. The Giants have hit 2. The Nationals have hit 3. Not a especially cool night. A lot of humidity. First pitch, it was 62 degrees. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. A run in for the Giants here in the 7th. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Rajay Davis double. And a Randy Wynn broken bat flare that almost was a duck snort infield hit, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, there is. There is such a thing.
You got him, and that ends the inning. So the Giants pick up a run. They leave Randy Wynn at second, and we will go to the 8th. 7:56, baby. We'll be back. It's time now for Eliminate Me, brought to you by Esurance Online Auto Insurance. This young man says, eliminate me, it's my birthday. So, in place of Mr. Krukow, I am going to eliminate this guy too. Take a hike. This guy's okay here. Here's Sanchez to Austin Kearns, and it's a pitch up high. 1 ball and no strikes. I am flying solo. My partner is headed down to the Giants clubhouse to have a word with Barry Bonds. And there's a line drive to left. Davis is going to watch this one roll by him, and then he goes down to the seat of his pants, and Kearns has a leadoff double. Mike is going to go down to try, and we think he will be successful to get an interview with Barry Bonds. One of the things that FP Santangelo does so well is he can do color from any parts of the ballpark. 7:56. Here's Ryan Church. Church is 0 for 3. And he looks at a pitch low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. And historic night here in San Francisco. And it happens on August 7th. Giants with a 2-run lead. And Sanchez deals, and it's low. 2-0. Kevin Correa gets loose in the bullpen. Dave Righetti's going out. The message to Bonds from Hank Aaron has been handed out. And it was quite moving, just because was Hank Aaron going to be here? And then finally Aaron, 2 months ago said, I'm not going to be part of this group that's going to travel around. He said, I can't do that. I've got other commitments, and I think everybody understood that. But Aaron, who is one of the classiest gentlemen around, with just a very touching message to Barry Bonds on the board here 4 or 5 minutes after the celebration. Here's a 2-0 pitch coming up to Church, and it's high, 3-0. And if we get a second, we'll show that message from Aaron to Bonds. And it's low, ball 4. And this was the message.
I would like to offer my congratulations to Barry Bonds on becoming baseball's career home run leader. It is a great accomplishment which requires skill, longevity, and determination. Throughout the past century, the home run has held a special place in baseball, and I have been privileged to hold this record for 33 of those years. I'll move over now and offer my best wishes to Barry and his family on this historical achievement. My hope today, as it was on that April evening in 1974, is that the achievement of this record will inspire others to chase their own dream.
Hank Aaron to Barry Bonds. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Brian Snyder. On the play, Kearns goes to third. And here's Bruce Bochy. So it looks like it's going to be Kevin Correa coming in when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Well, an exclusive offer from Giants fans, from the Giants. Let me try this again. An exclusive offer for Giants fans from the Giants and Barry Bonds, a cap and t-shirt offer commemorating the new home run king Barry Bonds. For a limited time, Giants fan can purchase the official 756 locker room t-shirt for a t-shirt and cap for a special price of $45 plus tax and shipping and handling. Retail value $53. Call 800-274-3004. So here's Correa with 1 out, runners at the corners. Nuke Logan is 0 for 3. And a first pitch strike from Correa at 93 miles per hour, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Zito, Sanchez, Correa. Way outside, backhanded nicely by Molina. Tony Batista, veteran right-handed hitter on deck. 43,154 watched this event tonight. Here's the 1-1, swinging a bouncing ball into the hole. Franson can't get it. It'll be a base hit. Logan with the hit. It's now 5, make it 6-5. Italian night. Oh yeah. So here's Batista. Batista hitting .237. And a first pitch low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. So Correa gives up the hit to Nuke Logan. And now all of a sudden it's just a 1-run lead. Not close. 2 balls and no strikes. Schneider, who reached on the fielder's choices at second. Logan with the hit is at first. 2-0. And a strike to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Batista always has had that unusual batting stance, takes one low, 3-1. Correa does not, and I repeat, does not want to walk Batista. And with that in mind, you would have to believe that Batista is thinking that he's going to get a good pitch to hit right here. And he did, and he fouled it back. It's now 3-2. So 3-2. Now the question is, will Nationals manager Manny Acta send Schneider and Logan? Logan can run. Schneider's a catcher. Three balls and 2 strikes. Runners do not go, and there's a bouncing ball in the hole for a hit. Here comes Davis. They're going to wave in Schneider. Davis has got a good arm. Here's the throw home, and safe at home is Schneider. Feliz tipped it. And here comes Bruce Bochy. This game is tied. I don't know if Feliz thought the throw was offline. And Molina got the tag down. And I don't know if Schneider was in or not. This may be the best angle. I mean, it's hard to tell. So now it's Felipe Lopez, and it's a tie game. And the fastball is high. Now, Feliz was trying to cut it off, and if he doesn't try to cut it off, I'm assuming he thought that the throw was offline. You saw Molina right there leaning to his left. So the throw probably would have been way offline. And the fact that Feliz tipped it, he tipped it back into an area where Molina could catch it. This is lifted foul. Davis over, but he'll run out of room. See, when Feliz tipped it, it knocked it right back into the home plate area. And I mean, the guy that had the best look at the play was the home plate umpire. Runner going to third, and he's going to steal it. So Correa completely ignored Nuke Logan. One look and go, and what's going to happen is you're going to get a good jump. Messenger is in the bullpen. Two and one to Lopez. So Correa deals now to Lopez, and Lopez flips it down the left field line, and that's a fair ball. Coming in to score is Logan. Batista goes over to third, and the Nationals now take the lead. So Lopez comes through with a double. And this inning has been a disaster for Kevin Correa. Logan and Batista with singles. Lopez with a double. And Belliard's going to be walked intentionally. So the Giants came into this inning with a 2-run lead, and now they trail by 1. So all the good vibe from 7-5-6 is gone, and here comes Bruce Bochy. So Bruce Bochy goes to the pen. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. You're on to face Ryan Zimmerman with the bases loaded, 1 out, and the Nationals leading 7-6. First pitch is a strike. FP Santangelo is out of the cat box. He is now in Mr. Kruko's seat as Mike is at the end of the Giants dugout waiting to interview Barry Bonds when this game is over with. The numbers for Messenger. So FP, welcome to where it's warm.
Thank you.
The 0-1 to Zimmerman is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. So we went in and we got the right-hander. Get the right-hander up. And
you got the last man standing. I'm still trying to catch my breath.
There's a pitch in tight. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, this is not a short stroll from where you were at into this area here.
I went best speed, man. Through the crowd, in the elevator, up the stairs. Got my workout in for the night. Now I'm ready to watch a ball game.
2 balls and a strike. Hit into right center field. Randy Wynn will track it down. This, however, will be an RBI for Zimmerman. And now the Nationals take a 2-run lead. So you can't expect a better at bat than the one they just got from Ryan Zimmerman. Also on the play, Lopez moves to third. It's now 8-6. 4 runs here in the 8th inning, as the Giants are just cruising along in a feel-good mode. And how quickly it can change.
You talked about it being a doubleheader after the whole ceremony and the game stopping. Second game's not going so well right now.
No. Here's Dimitri Young. Foul down the left field line.
Come off, come off, come off. Oh, you.
Giants in the 8th inning will have Durham, Feliz, and Franson. Dimitri Young, who doesn't take many 0 for 4s, is at the plate. And he bounces this one to Durham, who will get a real nasty overspin hop, and that will retire the side. Damage done, however. 4 runs for the Nationals, 8-6. Washington.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. You're the best.
Bonds at #1 on the list. Simply the best. Seven, 5-6. Ray Durham will hit. It's an 8-6 lead. Giants with that run in the 7th, things were looking pretty good. John Roush, and those are his numbers. He's got a record of 7-2. And Durham takes a strike. Brian Langerhans is now in left field. And Tony Batista is at first. Durham takes outside. Roush is the 3rd pitcher.
Seems like if you're 6'11", you throw a little harder than 90. But he's right on top of you, so it might seem like a little harder than 90.
Durham lifts it to left. Work for Langerhans. And Langerhans is going to run it down in foul territory. Durham is retired. I mean, Chris Young is the same way, where he doesn't impress anybody with his fastball, but guys swing and miss, and they make it look like he's throwing 95.
Yeah, when they're heading the count 2-1, 3-1, 2-0. You always see guys against Young fouling balls off. Those are hitters' counts. Sneaky.
Pedro Feliz looks at a strike. Feliz tonight 1 for 3. And he hammers it down the left field line, and this baby is fair. Langerhans will dig it out, and Feliz has a double. So the Giants aren't finished yet.
It's a nice swing by Feliz right there. A little double down the line. He's been on fire lately.
Yes, he has.
You know, swinging at strikes, taking balls. That's a key for him. Oh, breaking the action right here, Dwayne. You know what? I grew up as a Giants fan, and I grew up watching you play second base. You're one of my favorite players, and I've had the pleasure and privilege of being up here in the booth with you a few times. And I know a lot was made about, you know, your call tonight with the the famous home run 756. I just want to take a second to compliment you. I thought you did a fantastic job. I know you don't like the attention, but with all the articles in the newspaper and you're going to make the call and how are you going to do it, this and that. It was an honor to be out there and have that headset on to hear you do it.
Well, thank you. Very kind. And it was all about just getting the number right.
Well, if you missed that one.
Yeah. It's like, man.
I can't really help
What
you.
is he doing? Franson, a chance to get the Giants a run closer. That is the magical number. Down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I got to ask you, what's it like calling the game after that?
Well, I mean, the whole refocus thing it is a doubleheader. It's like, wow, that part is over. And I mean, the reason we're here is somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose, and you got to get back into that whole focus. I'm sure the players felt the same way. Franson out swinging.
Yeah, I watched Bruce Bochy go out to the mound, and I'm wondering, does he just go autopilot right here as manager? He's managed so many games. He's making pitching changes. He's throwing pinch hitters up there, double switches. And just after something so big happening like that, I'm just wondering how you even do it.
Yep. Here's Roberts batting for the second time. And Roberts takes down low. Remember, the Giants won a game last night when they trailed by 1 run in the 9th, and they would like to do that here, and they would need Roberts to pick up a base hit. Outside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch, 1-2. Ten hits for both teams. Roush steps off. Flip to left, but in the area of Langerhans, and Roush is going to get out of it. One more time, another angle of the home run. Awesome. Sick deals, and Bonds hits one high, hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone. He is on top of the all-time home run list. What a special moment for Barry Bonds. And what a special moment for these fans here in San Francisco. There it is. And that's our Toyota drive of the game.
Good call.
I'd like to do that again. Out of play, Langerhans. Kearns bounced back to Messenger while we were showing you the home run. Oh, and 2.
So every home run he hits from here on out is history. Do you get that excited for everyone?
Well, probably not.
You know, I couldn't even hear you in my headset out there. I couldn't hear a
Oh,
thing.
I'm sure it was just crazy out there. It was a good changeup, and Church is gone. I mean, it was hard to hear yourself with the crowd because as soon as contact was made, it's typical of most of Barry Bonds' home runs. You knew it was gone, and he doesn't hit many to the warning track. Let's put it that way. On the ground to Klesko. Klesko will take it himself. It's a 1-2-3. Top of the ninth. We will go to the bottom of the ninth. Another look. 8-6. Nationals.